you need to trust yourself more. You need to trust in your path more. You need to trust that you're on the right direction more. People have lost their own discernment. They've lost their connection with their intuition. I'm not saying this is you, but this may have been you at one stage and you're coming out of this now. But what I'm trying to say to you is, everything is happening for a reason. Everything is happening on your path, and everything external is internal. It may take you time to really realize this, but the only thing that people cannot take away from you, that this life cannot take away from you, is your emotions and your thoughts. There's probably some other things, but they're the main two that are generating this ego, that are generating this physical plane and manifesting from the quantum realm. Your mind, body, spirit being in harmony. So when all your thoughts are consumed with what others are telling you, and when all your emotions are due to your reactions from others, and your thoughts aren't your own from sitting in silence, from sitting in the stillness of God, and your emotions aren't convicted from self, you haven't thought, I'm going to choose to feel how I would feel in my desired reality today. If you are not doing that every day, why do you think that one day you're just going to wake up and your desired reality is going to be there and you're suddenly going to feel better? It's a choice. It's a, people get into spirituality and people get into, you know, whimsical spiritual woo-woo shit because they think it's going to be an out, because they're lazy. And 144, as I said that, because I'm calling myself out here, because I used to be this person. I got into spirituality and everything because I thought it was easy, because I thought it'd be a way out to avoid what I wanted to do, but to get where I wanted to be. That's not what it is. It is fully going inwards and facing everything internally, the good and the bad internally, weaving through those trenches so you can get to the castle, so you can get to no man's land, so you can get to safety, so you can get to that haven of heaven on earth, where you know who you are, what you want, and have the confidence and the conviction and the courage of God, because you spent all that time with God, getting to know God, getting through the obstacles and barriers in between you and God. And now you can experience, and this is just one aspect of spirituality, you can experience your desired reality. That's just one aspect. That's just the manifestation aspect. That's not even the spiritual. Sorry, my hair is like drying right now in this weird position, bro, but I need the volume. Anyway, my curly hair girls know, but that's just one aspect of manifesting, okay? But the first thing is conviction, confidence, trust in yourself. Because the thing is, there's so many spiritual people, there's so many people that practice esoteric knowledge that are poor, but then there's these rich, successful people that are depressed, don't know anything about spirituality, all they know is money. What do they have? They have confidence in themselves, and they have the discipline to be consistent every day and work towards what they want. Because the thing is, another thing, people get into spirituality and this and the third because they don't want to take the action. They're too scared, they're too doubtful in themselves to take action. So they go into spirituality thinking that they're just going to have to sit and meditate all day and it's just going to alakazam. Like, sometimes that may happen because of how you saturate your mind, but the thing is, action is always taken, because action is needed for creation. Needed. No matter whether it's a quote-unquote hard action or easy action, action is needed. It's only like hard work, it's only a hard step you have to take if you perceive it as hard. If work is fun for you, then you're not really going to perceive it as work. You know, you're not going to perceive it as hard work at that. You're going to be like, oh, I get to work today. I get to work today. You get to do these things. You see what I'm saying? So when it comes to your desired reality, you've just got to have confidence. You've just got to have confidence in that you are doing the right thing. This is why you need to have discernment and intuition. This is why you need to sit in stillness and learn to connect with your own intuition. Because what is good is God. Because if you stop absorbing all this absolute foolish information on the internet, and you Just take any action consistently every day and actually believe in yourself. Just believe in yourself. You will be successful, no matter whether there's a right way to do it or a wrong way to do it. If you're doing the wrong, quote unquote, wrong way to do it, God will redirect you onto the right path. There's no doubt about it, as long as you have confidence in yourself and you are consistent every day. I promise you, you've just got to be confident in yourself. You've just got to trust in your intuition and take that leap of faith into the darkness and just know that you are right and there is no wrong. If you are physically able to take the action in this life, how could it be wrong? Because you are a physical human vessel of God. You are God experiencing itself, and God is good. So how could it be wrong? There is no wrong. There is only polarity and duality. So something can be perceived as negative doesn't mean it is, because everything is one, everything is whole, everything is just energy at the end of the day. Some people really aren't going to deep what I'm saying right now. Some people really aren't going to get the level of understanding you can repeat that mantra over and over and over again, and one day, maybe in 3 years, it will make sense. Some people, this will make sense right now. It depends on your level of consciousness, your perception, and your awareness at this state, at this moment, the frequency you're on, whether you will understand what I'm saying. But all I want you to know is you need to believe in yourself. There's so many people that have come from so many different routes in life but have got to the same point. It shows you there is no one set way to do anything, but the one thing they all have as a common denominator is confidence in self. And even if it's the ones that don't have confidence in self, they were consistent and they worked on it every single day and they had drive. That's what got them there. They're the two things. You've got to have an internal belief that no matter what people say outside of you, no matter what obstacles come out outside of you, no matter what is happening externally in any form, any physical manifestation of an obstacle, no matter what is happening, as long as you have absolute steadfast confidence and integral and structurally integral, like unshakable, unmovable conviction within who you are, you'll get to where you want to be. Damn, my boobs look massive. I promise you they're not that big. Just believe in yourself. Just believe in yourself. Okay? Listen to I Believe, Sounds of Blackness, gospel, and optimistic, Sounds of Blackness. Great gospel, like music. It just moves me every time. But trust in yourself. Okay? Love yourself. And stay consistent and be confident in yourself, because nobody else will.